www.ccrwfoundation.org or call 0704 800 0341.
Hello there, good evening and welcome once again. This is Rstv Television, Channel 22 here in the Garden City. My name is Emily Tari Mbero. I'm sure with the advert that we played earlier, you might have an insight of what is about to happen immediately after now. A few weeks back, we talked about the crusade, the mega crusade that's about to hit the city of Port Harcourt. And with the theme, Port Harcourt, this is selfless love. And our guest then was the senior pastor of KICC. I'm talking about Pastor Martin ASHIMOLOWO. He threw light on what the crusade was all about. For those of you who were not there when he was here in the studio with us, we have an opportunity of meeting him once again tonight. I'd like to introduce my guest to you, Pastor Martin ASHIMOLOWO. Good evening, sir. You're welcome once again.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege.
Okay, so it's almost here. The crusade,
Yes.
the CCRW crusade, which is
Yes.
the Christ Compassion to the rural world, and it's been making waves, billboards, radio stations, TV stations. I think the entire Port Harcourt and beyond are eagerly waiting to partake of this selfless love we talked about. For the benefit of those who did not, tune in the other time you were here,
Yes.
could you please give us a brief of what this program is all about?
Well, Christ's compassion to the rural world is a practical way to show the love of Jesus. The Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. And the only way for us to now present that his Son to the world is to do it in a practical, loving way. My conviction personally is that people have heard the word, they've heard the gospel several times. They need to see the practicality of it. So Christ's compassion to the rural world is a mandate God gave me to take the love of Jesus Christ to the rurals. Although we use cities like Port Harcourt because we needed buildings that will help us to guarantee management of crowd when we're distributing relief. And it is and what we do is preach Jesus, but do it with the showing of compassion.
Okay. You talked about 600 free surgeries that were supposed to kickstart by the 17th.
Okay.
If I stand to be corrected.
Sure.
Okay, so I want to know how has it been? Today's 20th, so this is like 3 days gone now. How has it been?
All right, Christ's compassion to the rural world has a 5-finger approach, and even though we're here to preach, we're going to hold nightly crusade of miracles, healings. My conviction also is that not all men have faith. So for those people whom we can give medical help, we do surgery. When we sent the news to you, we said we're likely to do 600 surgeries. But then by the time people responded to the pre-surgery screening we did at the Civic Center, we picked 1,130
Amazing, amazing.
So that meant that we have to shift. Instead of starting the surgery the day the crusade starts, we shifted it a week. So many things had to be put in place on the 17th, but on Tuesday 18th, surgery began.
Okay.
So I can tell you that by yesterday night, we had done 126 surgeries.
Oh my God.
We had done about 60 eyes.
Surgeries,
People have had cataracts removed, about 60 of them. We've done some goiter removal, some fibroid removal, some cases that are called daytime cases, that is people who have lumps, whom they operated upon, removed the lumps. We've done 126 within 2 days. So which shows that all things being equal, we might just hit 1,000
before you
in Port Harcourt, which will be a record breaker, because also courtesy of His Excellency the Governor, courtesy of the military, and some other hospitals. We had only one hospital to operate with in Lagos, where we had to add our own theater to do 340. We had 3-4 hospitals to operate with in Ibadan, but the governor had been generous to allow us to use Uniport support the teaching hospital to use River State University Teaching Hospital. The military gave us 2 hospitals.
Wow.
We're using a hospital called KICC.
Christ compassion to the
Yes.
So we have about 6 hospitals.
In Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt,
That's amazing.
thumbs up,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
thumbs up.
I'm proud. I'm excited. This is happening in Port Harcourt, and I just pray that people will actually take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, so like we all know, the people are ready. The relief items, I believe, are also ready.
Yes.
The stadium is set.
Yes.
And we have, I can say for sure that we have to start the countdown from 17th.
Yes.
So how really ready? What do what are Port Harcourt people supposed to expect from the first day?
On the first day, which is the first day of the crusade, that is Monday the 24th, you get yourself to be at the stadium. Crusade starts by 5 p.m. We want to try to close by 8 p.m. And we are hoping that people will really comport themselves. We've done everything. We put security in place, put transportation in place, we put so many things in place. At the end of that night's crusade, there'll be healing supernaturally, there'll be miracles. We believe God, there'll be an outstretching of God's hand to do the unusual. When that day's event ends, we're going to give people a coupon. A coupon which they will bring on Tuesday morning to collect relief. We have a coupon every night for daytime collection. So you come on Monday night, you get your coupon at the end of the preaching. Tuesday morning, you show up by 8 a.m. We have so many things ready for you. Then you come Tuesday night for the crusade. You get your coupon again on Tuesday night. Wednesday, you show up to collect relief. Wednesday night, you show up for the crusade.
Then you get another coupon. Wow.
And then you come on Thursday morning.
That's shopping spree. Shopping for free. Wow.
Different thing. Thursday night, same thing until Saturday.
Okay. So you talked about transportation and everything is in place.
Yes.
Last time we talked about crowd control, and you assured us that you had all that under control.
Yes.
But let's know what are the routes these transports are going to apply, because you actually have to go to the rural areas to bring these people out. So what are the modalities that you have set to ensure that these people come safely and go back safely?
Well, firstly, for the people who are coming from the rural areas, we have a whole rural mobilization team.
Okay.
We have paid for over 100 vehicles to go to the 23 local governments and bring people. And in the case of those who are even organizing it, we have even also hired Redeem Camp for those who will come from as far as Ogoni, Ahoda, Eche land. We will be able to put some of them there who are unable to travel back on a regular basis. But for those who live within Greater Port Harcourt, we have another transport system. And there are about 20 bus stops. If you want me to mention some of them.
Yes, I would like to. Let's have the destination.
Yeah, we have Rainbow Zoo bus stop. If you go there, Peter Odilia, Abuloma Road, Mpogu Junction, Elekaya by Ojum, Water Lines by Filling Station, Agudama Junction, Garrison by Nitel, Gada Street by CFC bus stop, Marine Base Junction by RCCG, Local Junction, Health Center, Borokiri, Lagos bus stop near Agre Road, Mile 1 Education bus stop, Ikoku bus stop by St. Thomas, Eagle Island by the entrance gate while near RSU Junction. And then there are routes from Obio Airport each day with 35-seater coastal buses.
You know what's the capacity of
the buses? Rumukushi through Eneka to Stadium, Elelewan, YKC through Woji, Oginibat pick up, and then Oroigwe, Rumoku, Uniport to Stadium, Rumosi flyover, NTA Ogbogoro, Ajib Junction, Wempi through Rumokoro, Rumo Elumeni.
So you actually did great mentioning
I tried.
Yes, of course you tried.
I really tried.
You tried. They didn't sound like strange names coming from you. Okay, so you've told us that there are going to be 35-seater buses.
Yeah, there'll be buses, there'll be coaster, there'll be 35-seater buses. Some of the buses will fly in the morning to bring you to collect the relief, and then they'll come back in the evening to pick you to bring you to the crusade. And then 8 p.m. will finish, you can catch the bus to come out. However, by the size of the stadium, there's no amount of transportation we create. Let neighbors help neighbors.
Yeah, of course,
you get Okada, carry somebody. You get Marua, carry somebody. You get your car, carry somebody. The relief everybody will collect is enough to make you know that Christmas go fine.
As in, don't still finish.
Christmas go fine.
Okay, so even the last time I was talking, my concern was about this crowd control thing.
Sure.
I've talked about these buses as stationary places to pick people to the venue.
Sure.
Do you have people like attendants that will lead them to a particular sitting position where you know that, okay, when you're done, this is where your bus is going to be? Because you might end up seeing people going to different buses at the end of the day. Do you have like routes of the buses so you know?
Now the routes, like I mentioned, then we'll paste our posters on the buses so that anybody who caught any of these buses,
going to Obibo,
it will be very clear on the bus.
Okay.
It will be very clear on the bus.
Okay.
And so you know which bus to go and catch. And when you also come, we have traffic control, we have crowd control, and not only have we done that, we then have spent about 30 million naira to bring from Lagos 500 barricades.
Okay.
So you have to walk through the barricades to the place where you will sit, because everything to ensure there is no stampede is done.
Yes.
The beauty also of Yamaka Stadium is I haven't seen any stadium like it in Nigeria.
Wow.
There's 16 entry points.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for 1,000 of us pushing ourselves through one entrance when there are 16. And we are insisting that people cannot enter through exit points. It has to be through the entry. And also when you collect, you go through the exit. There are these huge exit points from where you go out. The stadium is beautiful. The barricade is there. Even the stadium itself has a turnstile outside. Unless we open the turnstile, you can't enter.
Okay.
So we're going to do everything to ensure that there's no stampede. Crowd is very well controlled. And kudos to the churches in Port Harcourt. They are supplying. We needed 5,000 workers. They are giving us 9,000.
Okay.
Hey, we are overworked.
I'm sure you want to come back. In fact, when I got, the last is yet to come. I'm sure everybody in Port Harcourt will be a partaker of these blessings.
Yes.
Let's talk about children. A lot of people tend to come along with their kids. You have minors. You have some provisions for children.
Well, 2-3 things I want to say about children. Firstly, when you come with your child, we'll give you a sticker. And the sticker we'll give you will be the one which you have a copy. And if we see your child, you must show that copy before you can go. You can take your child.
Amazing. I haven't heard this before, but
so that there is no story. The second truth also is that apart from the sticker, we want to do something beautiful. I just came from the warehouse now. We have brought 25,000 dewormers for children. We don't want to wait until the medical day before we give the children the dewormer. A lot of children from the water they've been drinking are full of worms, and it's causing sickness. So as you come with your child, we'll deworm your child. And also, if you are a woman with children, the stadium is divided into 6 segments. You have where mothers and children stay.
Good.
You have where young men stay. You have where young women stay. Older women, older men.
So if they're a family, you have to still separate them that way?
It's best for us to still separate, because if we don't separate, there are things we have for women and children. If you go stay with your husband, and we won't give you buckets, we don't go put bucket where men they make them go buy their own buckets. Now women we won't give buckets. So we want to give the women buckets, we want to give the women things like soaps, sanitizers. We don't have, we have 150,000 packs of rice, 150,000 packs of beans, 150,000 packs of curry. But the sugar is only 20,000. I said only, like say no plenty. only 20,000 salt.
Yeah.
So it means in effect, if you stay in the wrong place, what we've designated to your gender or your age,
Will not get to you.
you will miss.
Yes, definitely. I'm impressed, especially when you said you're going to give tags to the mothers when they come. So if you don't present those tags, you can't get to children.
Yeah.
But are the kids also going to have tags?
So the kid has one tag
Similar tags.
attached to him, and the mother has one. So if by any chance, I mean, we can't inspect everybody at
Yeah,
that
because,
crowd,
yes,
but
because
if there's any chance to
like-
suspect and we see a tag on a child, and the person is going to say, hey, where's your own mother tag? So if we can't see your own tag as a mother, then
especially
we
if the person is moving with the child.
Yes.
Well, how come you don't have similar tags?
yeah, so we'll detain you until we have reason to know why.
Okay, yeah, that is amazing.
Yes,
That's amazing.
yes.
Just my fear also is that maybe some kids, out of carelessness, could just cut off their tags.
Oh,
if
well,
it's that kind
parents
of
will have to warn their kids, and that's
Yes.
why, in fact, even if a child wants to go to the bathroom, we prefer a parent go with them.
Okay. So, this crusade is not a very common one here. Most crusades that we've had in the past, you come, you hear the word, we listen to music, we say the grace, and everyone. But this particular one, has a lot in store. It's different from the
Yes.
regular, and it's something that we really appreciate. Like I personally, it's something I really appreciate that you guys are doing. So, do you think it will ever be possible to give a great crusade going forward without all of these ingredients? When you call people next time, oh, we're gonna have that. This time there's no food, there's no this, there's no that. Are you sure
Well,
we'll have this?
our whole instruction from the Lord is to hold a compassion crusade. Other people will do what they feel led to do. They may not do it the way we are doing it. I do hope they get the result they desire to get. But for us, our crusade has 5 fingers. Finger number 1 is surgery. Finger number 2 is the night miracle crusades where there'll be healings, miracles, deliverances. Finger number 3 is the relief, which will be distributing all kinds of things every day during the daytime. Finger number 4 is pastors conference, which we want to hold for 2 days while distribution is going on daytime on Wednesday and Thursday. We are doing seminars for pastors. We are bringing 7 to 8 international speakers. One of them local, of course, Pastor David Ibion. We're bringing Jerry Eze. We're bringing Ojo Imade from Lagos. We're bringing Tudor Bismarck from Zimbabwe. Mensa Otabil from Ghana. There's a Festus Adeyeye from New York. He has a big work. And then we have a Jonathan Shuttlesworth from Connecticut to come and impact the person. And the last one is 2 days of medicals. I just came from the warehouse. Now there are 5 rooms full of medicine for 70 to 80,000 people. 5 rooms full of medicine. So we're going to line up 150 doctors, 150 pharmacists,
And nurses.
and about 200 nurses. It's not a medical outreach, it's a hospital that will turn the stadium to. And then there are 10,000 glasses. So you come in and you sit, you see the door, you see a person to take your vital. From there to the doctor, from the doctor to the pharmacist. But if your case is eye, you go straight to the eye place. We have 10,000 glasses. We're bringing about 40 optometrists who they will check your eye, calibrate the glass to agree with your eye before they give you, then they give you medicine on top.
And ensure you have enough time to do all
That's
of this.
the reason we move medicals from 1 day to 2 days.
Even 2 days, isn't enough? I think you need like a week to handle medicals with the amount of people that are going to be coming in. But we thank God, we know that at the end of the day there's going to be success. We want to actually thank you for coming on the show. Time is no longer our friend. But in many moments, Pastor, is there anything else you would like our viewers to know?
We'd like everyone who is coming to realize that this is very crucial. It's very, very major that you come to the evening meetings, because our vision is to lead 30,000 souls to Christ. We don't want you to show up daytime and say, I don't get coupon. You have to show at night, get the coupon. At the end of the service, you'll be blessed. We're bringing some of the best musicians you can think of, Mercy Chinwo, etc., etc. Sensational,
Bamidele,
etc. It's going to be a powerful, powerful crusade. We start, we finish, everybody will be wondering what is this, and there's something to expect the next day.
Thank you so much, sir, for doing this with me.
Pleasure.
God bless you, and
Thank
God
you.
bless all of us.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear the last of this crusade. I know that it's going to be a success.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name once again is Military Emperor. That's how much we can go on the program. You've heard him. The date is 24th to 29th at the Adokie Amir Stadium. And don't forget, you can also follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Rstv Online to also follow what we have just done tonight. Thank you so much and have a wonderful night's rest.
Christ Compassion to the Rural World presents Port Harcourt. This is Selfless Love at the Adokie Amesemaka Stadium from Monday, November 24th to 29th, 2025. Nightly Crusades.
5 p.m. daily, 24th to 27th of November.
The Bible says, this is the confidence that we have.
To benefit from the daily relief distribution, receive free coupons every day at the crusade. Time 5 p.m. daily. Distribution of items Tuesday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. daily.
Free medical outreach Friday and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
600 free surgeries will be performed. Pastors Conference, Port Harcourt. This is Selfless Love Loading.
For partnership, enquiry, sponsorship, and volunteer, visit www.ccrw